So welcome to this update for February, which we're actually doing in January.
Yeah, but it's about what we're doing in February.
Okay.
Well, no,
Ish.
it's not actually.
Well, I better get on with it anyway.
We haven't had a
haven't we?
video for so long that we're
No,
mucking this up, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First thing, next week, Thursday, I think
Yes.
it is, we're going to Lickpenny Caravan and Motorhome club site. This is a new to the Caravan and Motorhome club site, and we've never been there before, so that should be interesting. Why are we going there?
Why are we going there? Well, I wanted to see what it was like because I've also seen people's videos on it and heard a lot about it. It's a very nice site.
Yeah, it's a big site, isn't it?
It's a big site, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody filmed it in the snow and it looked massive.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're going there, but
Yeah.
it's convenient for the Great British Car Journey Museum.
Yeah.
And the reason we're going there, apart from the fact that we like looking around the museum, is that you've booked a session with Drive Dad's car.
Yeah, they do. They have a fleet of, I think he said 50 cars they've got now, 50 classic cars. So you can drive some of them. I've chosen a package of 3 minis. So I'm going to drive 3 different classic minis. I just thought that'd be interesting. So stick around and watch out for that. I'm looking forward to it.
You're looking forward to that. And they've actually got a Ford Puma there now, haven't they?
Yeah.
Which was one of our previous cars.
Yeah, back in 2000 we had a Ford, the original Ford Puma, so I might have a look out for that as well.
So I'm hoping to film in the car.
Yeah.
And Trev and Sue are coming with us, and they said they'd film
So
outside the car.
So we're crossing into hubnut territory
We
here,
are
aren't
really.
we?
Yes. Yeah.
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 But no, it should be interesting, and that will be not next week, but the week after.
The week after. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't release the video until we filmed it.
No, that would be difficult, wouldn't it? What's the other
Yeah.
reason we're going there?
The other reason, to meet up with Trev and Sue and
Yeah.
talk a bit more about plans for Denmark in September.
Yeah, you've done quite a bit of planning, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to sort of investigate where we could stay in various areas. We want to do at least 2 weeks in Denmark this time because we really didn't do it justice last time. So we want to do things like Copenhagen, Odense. Want to go right up to what Sue calls the pointy bit at the top.
Yeah.
And you want to go to Legoland.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's quite a few things that we want to do.
Build a big castle.
Yeah, so I've been sort of looking at where we could possibly stay so that we can do these things. We're going to go the opposite way round to the way we went before, and we're going via Hanover way.
Yeah.
So the route will be different from what we did last time. And I'm looking forward to it. So we've started doing some bookings, which always makes you feel, well, we're definitely going to be going.
We booked the shuttle, haven't we?
We booked the shuttle, yes. So we did that last week. The Caravan Motorhome Club are doing a 9% reduction, so we thought, well, we'll check out what it would be on there.
Yeah, so it's a good tip if you're booking anything that you do it now, because that discount is probably still available.
It actually went down from when I looked on there on the Sunday.
Yeah.
By the time we got round to booking on the Monday, it actually gone down by about another £20 odd.
Okay.
So
That's good.
So on a double check, we put Poppy for both in and out. So we're booked on that. We're going at 6:50 train in the morning, and we're coming back on a 9:36 or something.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've made our first steps towards getting
We made our first steps, and we booked a ferry pitch for the night before because it's so convenient, Black Horse Farm, to just be able to leave and be able to get to the place on time, provided Trev and Sue don't leave the step behind again. When we do a ring, go around the roundabout half a dozen times.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We're also going to pick up the animal health certificate from Abbywell Vets. I mean, we've had,
we've had so many good stories about them.
Well, it's going to save us about £120 as far as I can
know,
tell.
Because when we go to Ireland, it's 215, isn't it?
Yeah,
something from our vets. Can't go to Folkestone to go to Ireland.
No.
So this is £99. So we've had the confirmation back. What do we have to send them? A previous animal health certificate.
Some pages from the previous animal health certificate, the proof of the rabies vaccination, and it's an online PDF form. So you fill all that out with your details, and they'll contact you nearer the time and you pick up your animal health certificate. It couldn't really be simpler. I don't know.
No, it's much simpler than using our home vet, isn't it?
Well, that's right. I don't know why you would pay so much for these animal health certificates. It's just bureaucracy gone mad,
well, some
really,
I've heard of £400 or something.
Yeah, just ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
And what was wrong with the old pet passport scheme?
Well, don't start you off on that. Yes. So the other thing I arranged was red pennant.
Yeah.
We've always taken out, the personal travel insurance with them when we've gone onto mainland Europe, but this time I decided, well, let's have a look at doing the motorhome as well, because the issues we've found with ordinary... Am I doing all the talking?
Yeah, you're doing all the talking, but carry on.
With the breakdown...
I'll just have a little break.
Yeah, what did we find was wrong with the insurance we had before with Safeguard as to regards to breakdown?
All right. So in our previous Safeguard insurance, we discovered that it only covered us in Europe for vehicles up to 3.5 tonnes, which are not much use when you're 4.5 tonnes. No,
That's
sorry,
right.
It wasn't the tonnage. I'll get this right. It was the length of the vehicle.
Length of the vehicle.
Was if you were over 7 metres, it didn't cover you.
Yeah.
Which I thought was absolutely useless. There's no point of having breakdown insurance for a motorhome that's nearly 8 metres.
Yes.
If it only covers you up to 7 in Europe. So we did think last year, and we went with the Fiat. What's it called? Camper Care, I think it's called. I can't remember, but it comes with the warranty on the Fiat. Thought we'd go with that, but you wanted the extra security of a breakdown.
Well, yeah, and also the fact that we know when I filled out for the quotation, it asks you what the weight of the van is.
Yeah.
And there's up to 3.5 tonnes, and then the next bit's up to 6.5 tonnes.
Yeah.
So not expecting a disaster, but
no.
If a disaster did happen, we want to make sure that a truck comes that we're allowed to go on.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's why I've gone with an annual policy, because that worked out cheaper. I did it all separate, what it'd be to go to Ireland, what it'd be to go to Denmark, and then I did annuals for both, and then I did an annual one combined, and that worked out the cheapest. I mean, obviously it costs, but sometimes peace of mind. Yeah. So that's how far we are with the Denmark trip. We're meeting up with Trevor, so we're going to go through some ideas for sites, places we want to visit, and all this sort of thing.
So if you've got any ideas of places you might want us to visit or suggest that we could visit, then let us know.
Yeah.
So we're really looking forward to that.
Yep.
Apologies if you can hear a fan going in the background. That's our heating working. Which is great.
Yes, which is really nice, yeah.
It does take rather a long time to warm up in here, and a few people have commented that. So with that in mind...
Yes.
Right, switch the heating off. I got one of these, a little Diddy fan heater from Camper, apparently a part of Connect, Dometic rather.
Oh,
yeah. So it's just a little 1.5 kilowatt fan heater.
We tried it in the house, didn't we? It was quite efficient.
Really?
Oh.
Good start. So it's got a little shut off on the bottom and a button on there. So when you put it on a flat surface, it starts going. You just about see that, can you?
Yeah, I think
yeah. If I press the button underneath. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got that from Amazon, didn't we? I think it was £29, something like that.
And you feel the heat already. It's got two settings. It's 700 and 1.5 kilowatts. Yeah, you feel the heat already. No, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd just mention that, because a few people have said, why do you have a fan heater? And it's small enough really to fit in a cupboard, and possibly to warm up the van, if we need to warm the van up quickly.
Yeah, so we got that from Amazon. We've still got that little Amazon shop, haven't we? And it sent me an email yesterday telling me how well the shop had done, and in the whole year it had incredible amount of clicks on things, something like 19.5 million or something. No, 19.5k. but 170 orders.
Yeah.
£236, I think it was. So I mean, it's a nice little bit of extra.
I mean, we have got an Amazon shop, and if you look in the video description in the bottom of this video, you'll see the link to it, and have a look at it. We've got some things that we've bought, some of the things we've reviewed in there, you know, and if you're interested in any of the things we've mentioned, it's usually in there if I remember to do it. I'll have to put that on there as well, won't I?
You will, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then.
So that's it. So the other bit of news, and it's probably not news by now, you've probably had hundreds of emails about it already, is the NEC show is coming up, the Caravan, Camping and Motorhome show. I always get that wrong. I think I've got it right this time.
Caravan's the first one.
Yeah, Caravan, Camping and Motorhome show. It's on the, I've got to look at my notes here, 18th to the 23rd of February at the NEC in Birmingham. It opens at 10 o'clock in the morning and closes at 6 o'clock in the evening, apart from Friday. I think it closes a bit early, doesn't it?
No, every day is 10 till 6.
Okay, every day, 10 till 6. Just a few things to note. There's free parking for motorhomes, but do get there early. You'll be directed into spaces that you can take your motorhome. So if you want to go for the day, I always think that's the best way to do it. Get there early, get parked up, and you can get that back to the van and
have some lunch.
Have a cup of coffee, have a rest.
You have a rest, because it can get very, very busy.
That's right. And then obviously go back and carry on. If you are planning on staying at a campsite or staying nearby, then really you ought to get on with it. Most campsites get booked up pretty quickly, usually.
Somerswood is normally booked up, isn't it, from the
which
previous
is where we're
year.
staying.
Yeah.
It is really the show for the start of the season. It's the second biggest show in the UK, and it really is a chance to sort of look at what's coming up in the season. There will be, you know, people like campsites there, and people who can arrange tours for you, and all that sort of thing. It really is a good place to start planning for the year.
I believe there's 420 exhibitors over 5 halls.
Yeah, so it's a big show, and it's well worth going. There is a hall completely dedicated to camper vans, so if you're into that sort of thing. There's also a hall dedicated for tents as well. And then motorhomes and caravans tend to be with the manufacturer, don't they, like Swift or the caravans, and then they'll have the motorhomes. Yeah, that's right. So we're really sort of looking forward to that. There is a website you can check out, and that is ccmshow.co.uk. All the full details will be on there, but do check that out and get booking your tickets if you haven't already.
I think £13 for an adult at the moment.
Is it?
Yeah, but the clubs often do a discount as well. So
if you're in either of the clubs, the Caravan, Camping and Caravanning Club, or the Motorhome and Caravan Club, then you will get a discount if you're a member.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, so what we're planning to do, because there aren't often new vans at the show, so what I've done is I've made a list of what Practical Motorhome gave their awards to last year. Obviously I've left out ones that we looked at the October show, but I've got a little list of those.
Okay, and we'll make our way through the list. If there's anything in particular that you know was at the show, then let us know and we'll see if we can have a look at it.
Yeah,
we'll probably do about 3 videos, because we found if we do any more than that, then people stop watching, don't they? There are so many people doing coverage from the NEC.
Yeah, so that's what we found, isn't it?
Yeah.
When there was just 2 or 3 of us to begin with, there's now loads
200 or 300,
something like that.
Yeah. But we always enjoy it, and it's a bit daunting, isn't it? It's a lot of hard work, but once we get in and looking at those motorhomes and accessories and all the other stuff that's there.
I might have a look at awnings, because our awnings
getting on
5 years old, isn't it now?
Yeah. So no, looking forward to it. We're also helping Aileen set up her stand. She'll be on stand 3027, Mackay Pet Supplies. We'll be helping her set that stand up. So don't forget to pop along if you do go to the show. Say hello to Aileen. She's quite friendly, really. And if you want to, you can pick up some treats and some toys for your furry friends as well.
Yeah.
After the NEC,
Well, after the NEC, we've been kindly invited to go to, is it Cofton Holiday Park?
Yeah.
At Dawlish in Devon.
Yeah, it's not exactly seaside weather, but...
No, it's just that because it's Devon,
yeah,
it's such a long way from where we are,
yeah,
that when they asked us last year, I thought, well, ideal time would be after one of the NEC shows, because
yeah,
at least
we're
we'll
halfway
be
there. Yeah.
sort of halfway there.
Yeah.
It's still a good 3-hour journey.
Yeah.
So anyway, the plans are at the moment, we'll leave Somerswood on the Monday and we'll head down there, and
Yeah.
they've kindly offered for us to stay for a week, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
which
so,
is unusual for us staying anywhere for
a week.
apart from staying at Somerswood for 10
days. Yeah, no, I mean, we'll have the car with us, because
Yeah.
we have the car with us when we're at the NEC, so we'll be able to sort of have a look around the area while we're there. So we're quite looking forward to that, and I think I've said before, on the way back we're stopping at the Caravan and Motorhome CL of the Year in the south, the Goodley CL.
Yeah.
We're stopping there for 2 nights.
Which we bid for at Robin Lynn's
charity event.
auction.
That's right. Yeah. So that's so it's quite, February is quite busy, and February starts at the NEC but takes us into March, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We're not home till 5th of March, and then March is busy because it's the Harrogate show, and we're going to Ireland.
So we thought we'd get this update in early this time.
So we've been home, haven't we, since we couldn't go to Scotland.
Yeah.
So we've managed to get a few things done, haven't we?
Yeah.
So obviously we couldn't. The videos after we've had this heating sorted out have been mainly your
dashboard and
your
my
multimedia,
which has gone down a storm.
Yeah, the multimedia,
especially.
Just amazed at the
everyone
the views
wants to know
for that.
about the Fiat Ducato Series 9 multimedia display.
Yeah, I suppose, like sometimes you say, that there's niches within niches. I suppose
that's Fiat, a niche within a niche within a niche within a niche.
It is really, because you've got to have a Fiat.
And you've got to have this model.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So it was never going to be a world beater, was it? But
it's there for reference.
And also the thing about doing those from our own point of view is that we were struggling, weren't we, knowing how to turn the sat nav volume up when we were on the way to somewhere.
We were struggling with quite a few things, really.
Well, that one springs to mind. And if you're writing, I used to find this when I was writing a manual, or when you're making a video about something, it makes you have to go and look at it. So
so it's been good for me, if nothing else.
Yeah, and it's made us the staggering amount of £6.73. So I don't think that's quite enough even for a coffee at the
might have been enough to power that heater for a few minutes.
Yeah. So on that bombshell.
So thanks for watching. If you've been following us this long, I don't know why my phone keeps beeping. I thought I'd switched it off, but apologies for that. If you've watched us this far, well done.
Yes, and something else I want to say is thank you to the people that subscribed over Christmas and the New Year.
Oh yeah.
It keeps telling me that it's more than normal, and it's about 200 people, 240 people, something like that.
It's been really good,
So thank you for that.
So we stormed over 35,000.
To 35,100, and then everyone went back to work, and we did -4 yesterday.
But never mind, it's not the subscribers that matter.
It isn't.
It's the people who watch.
That's right. It's the people that stick with us, and said some lovely things, and that's who we carry on making the videos for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay then.
Can I go now?
You can go now. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll shut up now. Yeah. Okay then.
Okay, so thanks for watching.
Yeah.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye then.